And aren't there a lot of different messages on food? Carbs are good. No, actually they're bad. Fat is bad. Actually it's good. Do you ever think, when are they going to make up their minds? Haven't they worked it out yet?
This is Dr. Oneilbarbara, the leading expert in natural health and wellness. With decades of experience in the field, Dr. Barbara has dedicated her entire life to helping people unlock the secrets of longevity. Her expertise spans across nutrition, lifestyle medicine, and disease prevention, offering a holistic approach to living a healthier, longer life. And in this video, she is going to tell you the exact foods you must eat that will guarantee anyone, no matter where you are on this planet, actually live longer.
We're going to particularly look at 3 groups of people that live long lives, commonly into their hundreds, quality of life, and the journalist actually interviewed and followed a lot of them. And one was the Okinawans, which are Japanese. I think it's a Japanese island, very hard for McDonald's to get to islands. Also the Sardinians, which is an Italian group of people. Now the third group of people were the Seventh-day Adventists, and they're a group of people that commonly have much better health.
The experiment she is referring to is the Blue Zone experiment. About a decade or two ago, researchers began investigating why certain groups of people around the world tend to live significantly longer than the average person. This research led to them discovering a handful of unique regions where people consistently live to be over 100 years old, with much lower rates of diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. These areas became known as blue zones, and researchers studied them to uncover the secrets of longevity. Now, 3 of the most notable groups that stood out in this research are 1. The residents of Okinawa, a group of islands located in the southernmost part of Japan. The region is known for its subtropical climate, with warm temperatures and rich natural resources, including fresh seafood and an abundance of vegetables. Okinawa's environment encourages an active outdoor lifestyle, with many residents engaging in farming or gardening well into old age. The community is deeply rooted in traditional values, including a strong sense of family and community. Their environment, combined with a diet rich in plants and low in calories, contributes significantly to their exceptional longevity. And if you would like to know, Okinawans are known as the longest living population on planet Earth. The second most notable group are the Sardinians. These group of people are primarily from the rugged mountainous region of Sardinia, an island in the Mediterranean Sea that is part of Italy. This area is known for its stunning landscapes, featuring hills, lush pastures, and a mild climate. The Sardinian environment encourages outdoor activities, with many residents engaging in farming and walking, which helps maintain their physical health. The Sardinians are known for their community-oriented lifestyle, combined with a diet rich in local produce and moderate wine consumption. Loma Linda, home to a large population of Seventh-day Adventists, a religious group known for their commitment to health and wellness. Situated in Southern California, Loma Linda enjoys a mild climate with plenty of sunshine, which encourages outdoor activities like walking and gardening. The Adventists in this region follow a plant-based diet, avoiding alcohol, tobacco, and processed foods. Their faith emphasizes the importance of rest, mental well-being, and community support, which helps them maintain a balanced and purposeful lifestyle. This environment, paired with their healthy habits, has made Loma Linda a hub for longevity, where many residents live well into their 90s and beyond. And through the study of these unique communities, the researchers found the 3 golden pillars for their unexpected longevity. The first pillar is their unparalleled love for plant-based diets. All 3 groups in the Blue Zone experiments eat diets rich in plant-based foods, like vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. They consume very little processed food or meat, which keeps them healthier and less prone to diseases like heart problems, obesity, and cancer, which are usually the horsemen of death. The second pillar is their regular physical activity. All the groups in the Blue Zone experiment engage in low-intensity physical activity as part of their daily lives. Whether it's walking, farming, or simply moving throughout the day, these activities keep their bodies fit without them putting in any extra effort. The third pillar is a strong social connection. Whether it's family ties or community bonds, These groups all maintain deep connections with the people around them. These three factors, diet, social connections, and physical activity, are the three crucial pillars of longevity according to scientific research. In this particular video, we are going to focus on diet, the types of foods that one must eat in order to live a long quality life.
So the three common denominators with these three groups of people were, they're always active. Number two, they eat food in its natural state. A lot of them are vegetarians. The ones that eat meat, it's not a large part of their diet. And the third common denominator was they're very social. You know, we're social people, aren't we? And when we're social people, our mind is not so much concentrated on us, but on other people. Interesting that they were the three common denominators. I'm going to come at what is the best food to eat from the pH balance. pH means potential hydrogen. The pH of the human body is important because at different pHs, diseases grow, and at different pHs, it's very hard for disease to grow.
Now imagine your body is like a swimming pool, and just like the water in the pool needs to be balanced, not too acidic or too basic, your body also needs to maintain a balance. This balance is called pH, which stands for potential of hydrogen. The pH scale goes from 0 to 14, where 7 is neutral. Anything below 7 is considered acidic, and anything above 7 is considered alkaline or basic. Now, why does this matter for your body? Well, your body's pH level plays a big role in keeping you healthy. For most parts of your body, like your blood, it's important to stay slightly alkaline, around a pH of 7.35 to 7.45. When your body stays in this range, everything functions smoothly. But if your body becomes too acidic, it will throw your entire bodily systems off. So, what does this mean for diseases? Dr. Oneilbarbara is saying that the environment in your body, specifically the pH level, can influence how diseases develop. At certain pH levels, diseases like cancer, inflammation, and other deadly conditions thrive. In fact, most diseases, especially those linked to chronic conditions like cancer, tend to grow in more acidic environments. When your body becomes too acidic, it can weaken your immune system, reduce your energy levels, and create the perfect conditions for dangerous diseases to grow. But also on the flip side, when your body is more alkaline, it's nearly impossible for those diseases to survive. An alkaline environment is like bad news for disease cells. They just can't thrive there. How does food come into this? The foods you eat directly impact your body's pH. For example, foods like leafy greens, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and some specific seeds are more alkaline forming. And I will talk about the specific types of leafy greens, fruits, and vegetables that Dr. Oneil recommends you must eat if you want to live longer than 99% of people. On the other hand, there are also a lot of foods that tend to be acid forming. If you eat too much of such acidic foods, it will literally make your body more acidic over time, creating an environment where diseases can easily develop. According to Dr. Oneilbarbara, one of the most liked yet extremely dangerous food that creates the perfect internal environment for deadly diseases worldwide is Coca-Cola.
I'm going to come at what is the best food to eat from the pH balance. pH means potential hydrogen. The pH of the human body is important because at different pHs, diseases grow, and at different pHs, it's very hard for disease to grow.
Now, you've probably seen the trend on social media where people use Coca-Cola as a cleaning agent. Think about it for a second. If Coca-Cola can turn a rusty metal from this to that, what do you think will be the effects when it gets into your stomach? But unfortunately, 99% of the entire population drink Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has a pH of about 2.5, which is extremely acidic. To put that in perspective, it's more acidic than vinegar and close to the acidity of battery acid, which has a pH of 1.
2.6. This is where Coca-Cola sits. It's a killer. It's toxic. I was in the Fiji Islands and I was lecturing to some school children there. This is about 10 years ago. And the principal of the school said, "I know the Coca-Cola factory." And he said, "And I know they clean their machinery with the Coca-Cola." It's scary, isn't it? The gardener, he aims for a soil pH of 6.5. The Bible says we come from dust, we go back to dust, we're dust. The dust of the ground or the soil and the cell pH, very similar. But in a cellular pH of 5.5, this is where disease thrives, especially yeasts, funguses, and cancer. What foods have an acid effect and what foods have an alkaline effect? And this will enable you to ensure that you're having a more alkaline diet.
So what are the foods that have been scientifically proven and endorsed by Dr. Oneilbarbara to help you live a healthy, longer life? By putting your body in the slightly alkaline state of 7.35 to 7.4. And you would be surprised to know that such foods are all around us. We just don't know which one in particular has this disease-free property. In Dr. O'Neill's lecture, the first food she mentioned was lemon. You're probably thinking, wait, lemon is sour, which means it's acidic, right? And you're absolutely correct. Lemons are acidic before they enter your body. They have a pH of around 2, which is very acidic. However, what most people don't realize is that the pH of a food outside the body isn't what really matters. What's important is how the food reacts once it's digested and metabolized. Here's where the magic happens. After you consume lemon, it undergoes chemical changes during digestion and actually has an alkaline effect on your body. Lemons are rich in minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium. When your body metabolizes these minerals, the result is an alkaline residue, or ash, that helps raise your body's pH, making it more alkaline, which is ideal for overall health and disease prevention. So, why did Dr. O'Neill mention lemon first? Lemon is a powerhouse because it's one of the most alkalizing foods you can ever eat, despite its acidic taste. It helps balance your body's pH, supports digestion, boosts your immune system, and even helps detoxify your liver. It's like a superfood for longevity, keeping your body in that sweet spot where diseases can't thrive.
No, the lemon is acid where it should be. That's why you'll find that most of our salad dressings have lemon in them. But when it is broken down in the gut and the minerals are dispersed and absorbed into the blood and thus to the tissues, it has an alkaline effect because the lemon is high in the alkaline minerals, which is sodium and potassium, calcium, magnesium and iron. Every home should have a lemon tree. Dark green leafy vegetables are also alkaline forming.
Some of the most popular and common leafy greens that you would probably find in your local markets are spinach, kale, broccoli, arugula, Swiss chard, collard greens, romaine lettuce, mustard greens, bok choy, cabbage, turnip greens, watercress, dandelion greens, and many more. These are some of the most alkalizing foods you can include in your diet. They are packed with essential nutrients and minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, which help to neutralize acid in your body and keep your pH balanced. But here's where things get more interesting. Dr. O'Neill believes, although vegetables are powerful for putting your body in an alkaline state, each person's body can react differently to the same vegetable. This is because everyone's body chemistry is unique. What works perfectly for one person might not work the same way for another. For example, you might find that eating a lot of kale gives you digestive discomfort, while someone else might thrive on it. Dr. O'Neill emphasizes that when it comes to vegetables, you need to fine-tune your diet to what works for your individual body. Listen to how your body responds to different foods. Your body gives you signals all the time. It's important to listen to them.
Nature alone is the effective healer, and how much better can it perform its task when given the right conditions?
She also mentioned the three main alkaline-forming legumes, which are lentils, lima beans, and soy. For grains, we have quinoa, millet, brown rice, spelt, komet. Note that these are not the only alkaline-forming grains. They are simply some of the popular ones that anyone can access with ease. Now, some of you might think I've forgotten about fruits. No, I haven't. Fruits are also alkaline-forming. But the problem is, just like vegetables, the same fruit might react differently with different people. For example, if you have yeast in their body, Dr. Oneilbarbara advises to stay away from fruits that are high in sugar. Why? When sugary fruits like grapes, bananas, mangoes, and figs ferment in the digestive tract, they can create gas and discomfort. This fermentation process can contribute to a buildup of toxins and lead to an alkaline imbalance, or in other words, it creates more acidic conditions in the body, which is obviously counterproductive to the goal of promoting alkalinity for longevity and disease prevention.
So coming back to our alkaline forming foods, the two nuts are your almond and Brazil. And all your seeds.